the Thrifty Designer. Today I'm now going to decorate my cabinet that I have here in my family room. I got this cabinet at the thrift store for $85 or something like that. I forget. There's another video that says how much it is when I remembered. But anyway, I'm going to decorate this. I think it is an amazing cabinet. It's got these beautiful beveled glass windows. I love it. And so I'm going to open up my doors and let's get started. I'm going to start right down here on this bottom corner. I have a beautiful cabinet. Okay, we'll go with that. A vase that I got from the thrift store. And I've just simply placed some fall flowers in it. And they're just stuck in there. They're not anything, they're just from the Dollar Tree picks. And I just stuck them in there so there's a little bit of sunflower to make it just shine and just have a hint of that fall. That's what's going right now. And let's see, what else? Okay. Then I have this lady. Got it on clearance. I don't have my glasses on. I can't see how much I paid for it. A long time ago. But I had it back when I first started trying to do the old world look. I was really into kind of that Romanesque Greek look, which I still like, but I think I'm moving towards just more the old world Tuscan style. But it's still, I like them, and I think they're beautiful pieces. Then I also have this apple, because I think it is shaped like an apple. It could be like a pumpkin, but just for the look of it, I would say it's more like an apple, which is appropriate. Apples are coming into season right now. I thought I'd put it right there in the middle. And I also have a candle. Again, mine are all they're just starting to burn out. I've got to replace them. And I have not taken the time to do so, but I thought that would be pretty right there. And then I have this Dollar Tree little owl. I don't know, do I like him there? Or would I rather see an interesting shaped pumpkin type of gourd? You know? I don't know if I like him in there or not. I'll leave him for the moment and I'll decide after a while what would be better. Then let's move up to the top shelf. I had this from the thrift store also. No idea what I paid for it. It is just a beautiful old world piece. And I sure do like it. And then I have just part of my fall stuff. I have found that I have this beautiful candle holder with pumpkins and fall flowers already on it. So I thought I'd place it right there. And this is a gourd, just a fake gourd. I think it looks pretty real, like something you would see starting to come into ripening. And I thought it would be nice to place it right there. It's kind of an interesting look. And then I have, they smell good. Although I had them from last year. I'm not going to burn anything in here, obviously, but it still needs a candle. And so I have, these are the apple cider scented from Walmart candles. And they do smell really good. Oh, it's got that peg in the middle to hold up the candle. There we go, got it in the hole. Well, I did till I moved it. And I have another tip for you that I just saw another YouTuber do that I thought was really a good idea. She took a toothpick and put it in the back of these. Now she used it to place in her wreaths to help hold them in place when she doesn't want to have them glued in. But you just need a short little thing and you're not wire cutting, you're just pulling it off the stem so you can keep your wire for other projects. So she did that. Well, what I found, I thought I'd try it. I found when I placed it right here, it kept my flower sticking up instead of allowing it to lay down. See, without it, it just wants to like lay down. And I don't want it to lay down. So I just put the toothpick in the hole and it keeps it more upright, the way I want it to look. I don't know if you can see the difference, but I hope you can. Isn't that quite attractive? I think that's pretty. Now let's move on to the next side over here. Let's just kind of give this one a little close. And it just kind of sparkles. This door, for some reason, will not stay open. I also want to say, you'll see me scratching my face often. That's a new thing from when I had my car accident. I have some kind of like nerve damages that makes me feel like I've always got a hair and an itch. And even though I know there's nothing there, I just keep feeling like I've got to scratch it. And it's annoying, I'll tell you. Okay, so let's get back to this. So let's start at the very top shelf. I was at the thrift store the other day. Love this plate. It was in my haul and it was $5.99. And I did get a percentage off, but I think it might have been more like a 25% off, but it could have been half price. Refer to my haul one and it'll tell you because I have forgotten. Isn't that terrible? Oh well. And then I just have a plate holder. And I'm just going to place it back here. And push it to the back a little bit because I don't want to block all my light from coming down. And as it is, I will block it to some degree. But you'll see as I go how much nicer it will look. Okay. My next step is just some fall. Just a little bit of, I have a greenery, a little bit of greenery with a little bit of like a lemon and I think it's like a plum, I would guess, and like some kind of a nut. Just kind of simple and some just twisting vines and stuff that I'm going to place right in front of it. And I have another, whatever that is, pomegranate, I suppose. And I'm just going to place it there. Then I think it needs just a pop of more of color. And I'm going to just place some sunflowers. Just a simple little bush. I don't want them to hide my plate too much, but you need a little of something. And a little pumpkin. We're not going to get too carried away with the pumpkin, but a little bit one. So hopefully we're still seeing some light coming through, but I can see it's shaded. You know, it's rather sparse, but I can't help it to some degree. All right. The next thing. Now this is a clock I've had for a very long time. I love having this clock. It is very old. I don't even recall where I got it from. And frankly, I don't care when it is, that clock sits there because I use it all the time. I love having this clock. And then I have, well, I got it at the thrift store. It was $4.95 and I will imagine it was half price. And then another Dollar Tree candle that I put that sparkles on it. And I'm just setting it in here for a nice spot where it's a little dark right there. You'll see a little spot of color. Let's see, what else do I have to put in there? I know I was doing something else. And my brain has kind of gone offline just a little bit. And I'm going to put a pumpkin, something as simple as that. And also, I remember now, we needed a little touch of some greenery. I should have put this in first. And forgot what I was doing, what I wanted to do. But I have this pot. I got this pot from the thrift store many, many years ago as well. And then I just kind of droop some greenery and another little pumpkin, or maybe would be good right there. Oh, yes, I think he's cute right there. I like that. I think that's where that's going to go. It's right there for right now. Let's go to the bottom. Okay, there it is. Now, remember those plates I had from my other cabinet that I got from Family Dollar for $1.50? Well, down here it really is quite dark. So in the back, I need to do something reflective. And because it is white, but yet it still has my fall theme, it helps to reflect a little bit more of light that is escaping down there, and it will help reflect it forward more, which is very attractive when you're seeing the whole thing. Then, I found this bottle at the thrift store not too long ago. I have no idea what it is. It's just the most unique bottle I've ever seen. I think it had been painted along here, or it's a thin leather coat or whatever has been peeling off, maybe. But it's really got an interesting look. Found it very, very interesting. I know it is partially leather, so I'm going to place it right about here. Hopefully it will reflect. I mean, it does blend in here, but it's an interesting thing to look at. Then I found this some time back also. I think it's a beautiful urn type thing. It's just narrow, so it's not really to hold much of anything. But I'm going to put it here. And I have just a simple bush of greenery that I'm just going to stick in it. And I have some that I can arrange more interestingly, and just a loose piece that I'm going to allow to just kind of hang at an angle like that. And then I have some really more of the sunflowers. These ones are kind of more like Gerber daisy style, but they're just, and I'm just kind of laying them on top just for a pop of some color. And I have another pumpkin to just lay right in front of that. And so here is, would I like that there? Oh, it needs to have another toothpick. So, anyway, let me close this up and see what you think. How does that look to you? I think it's rather attractive. It's very pretty. It's very fall. And I think it has just a really lovely feel to it. So I hope this will inspire you. I take out my normal everyday stuff most of the time when I start decorating for the rest of the year. I will incorporate sometimes some of my everyday, but if it doesn't work for what I'm doing, I go ahead and take it out and I'll store it away till like January when I start bringing out my everyday look. And from this point on, my everyday look doesn't get incorporated a whole lot, especially when it comes to Christmas. But I hope this right here is something that will inspire you to look at your cabinets in a new and different way and arrange them the way you think they could be just very colorful and beautiful for this fall season. I think it's amazing what we can do with stuff you can buy from the Dollar Tree, Hobby Lobbies, thrift stores, garage sales. Be creative, have fun with it, and happy decorating. And may God bless you and your family.